Alrighty, episode 5, baby, let's keep going. This is the insurance mini-series being presented by Paragon Roofing. My name's Taylor. Let's dive in. So this entire episode here is going to be about understanding and using your contractor's documentation. A few episodes ago, we talked about why it's important to find a contractor that understands the insurance claim process, and it 100% each and every single time, without failure, is going to come down to the contractor that has the best documentation. Because it's up to you as the homeowner to prove the loss to the insurance company, and that's done through proper detailed documentation, and that's done through a contractor that understands what they're doing. So the importance of documentation is this is your actual physical proof. These are photos showing all of the damages on your house, everything around the perimeter, to your gutters, to your downspouts, to your AC, to your window screens, to your paint, to your siding, to your shutters. This is the proof that's going in the pudding that's going to make this feast called documentation. So repair assessments. This is going to be clear understanding of all the actual damages and what the steps are going to look like in the work to restore your property. This is often called a scope of work as well as storm documentation. These are actually going to be storm reports that are backed by meteorology data, such as NOAA. So reading and interpreting those reports, a good contractor, when they're putting together your photo documentation, should use some software where they can actually annotate and highlight what is going on in a particular photo. If there's a close-up picture of a shingle, that contractor should note something on there of what we're looking at. Because the way I always tell my team is, like, when we're putting this documentation together for the insurance company, unfortunately, we have to put this in like 5th grade language, because we have to make sure that it makes sense to somebody who has no clue about property insurance claims, because we don't know if that adjuster is a seasoned vet or if they started last week. So we need to make sure it is very, very cut and dry. So key details, we want to look for time stamps, date stamps, making sure the photos are clear and that we understand what is being depicted through those annotations, and ensuring that there's multiple angles of the damage so we can see different stuff. If it's a box vent, straight on from the side, where we can actually clearly see what the damages are on the house. And so leveraging that repair assessment, again, like I said, this is your actual scope of work. So when the insurance company provides you with that scope of work after the adjuster meeting, it's going to be line itemed in a software either written in Xactimate or Symbility. I know on our end, we've got training in both of those just so we understand how they're intended to be used. But those are both component-based estimating tools. So by component, I mean each component has a line item that then creates the entire project of whatever's damaged. So when looking through those, you want to make sure that they all meet the minimum code requirements. And so you want to make sure that your contractor, if some of that is missing, are able to go pull documentation for what the relevant building codes are. Do they even know what the adopted codes are in the area? And also, when codes get adopted, sometimes they can be adopted with modifications to those codes. So the shingle manufacturer's instructions are typically adopted and enforced by code. So don't let an adjuster tell you that the manufacturer instructions are simply a recommendation or are only required to be followed for an extended warranty. This is not true. The shingle manufacturer's installation instructions are enforced by code in majority of the municipalities that I know, especially in Middle Tennessee for sure. So maximizing the value of those reports, so understanding the importance of detailed photo reports, your repair assessments, the storm damage reports, using those documents to support your claim, continue to help you prove this loss, and ensuring that everything is properly documented to help cover you in a loss and make sure you have the highest chance of approval. And just remember, please, if you don't remember anything else from this entire mini-series, remember that it is your duty as the policyholder to prove the loss to the insurance company, not the other way around. Thank you for joining us on this episode. We'll see you on the next one.